MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Colby Allard gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, Marcus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
First pitch, 105.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit here as this is through past Young.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
The batter will be John Olerud as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That is cool. the right fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now the first pitch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in. Ball two.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's out.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, had a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So next to the plate for Texas, Michael Young looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Green's coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third. The catcher.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Budge Rodriguez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Misses, ball 2. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Popped him up. Low is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That is big. The left fielder.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Batting up, the catcher, number 7.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adolis Garcia.
Number 53.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, Hero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Hero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
1 strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a little tapper. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hard hit ball to second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Yeah, and I think this is a case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Nate Lowe digging in now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ryu comes set. Here it comes on 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line hard toward right center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
David Dahl to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2, the Jays nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. And now a pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hard hit at third. Speared on the dive. Wow.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
At the plate now, John Olerud. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Sean Green, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joe Carter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Up there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. One and one, the count to Joe Carter. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, the pitch down the first baseline. Beautiful diving stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And now in the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He went down swinging to start the home first.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2. Oh, that pitch is out.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Michael Young. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right.
Green waits on it.
2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Up next for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now. 0-2. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a living.
Set and the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
2 out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Over to first, Ryu, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the stretch.
Count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains full. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Two men on, two out, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from Arlington after this. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside,
Yep,
3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Strike two up in the zone.
Helpful.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. John King answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
At the plate, John Olerud. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. Hey!
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
3 runs already home here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third.
Molitor plays it in.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So next to hit is Nate Lowe. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This one skied out toward right.
Giving chase is Green. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Rangers set down in order. They trail 3-2. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Molitor. First offering on its way. Ball one. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Dahl. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sean Green.
Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone up into the second deck. So Sean Green with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Dahl, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
At the plate now, George Springer. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Now the first pitch. Now
Now
some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup,
Now
El
batting,
Cambio.
third
There's not
baseman,
much you can do with that. You're
Isaiah
going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the air to center. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
Next to hit is Michael Young. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brett Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. He's stepping in. Marcus Semien. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring in John Olerud. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Martin, a native of Tennessee. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
That evens it up 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To plate now, Paul Molitor. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-2. Now to the plate, here is Pudge Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 53.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count. One and one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Green. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman.
Next up, Nick Solak. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Rangers set down in order. They trail 5-2. Kyle Cody will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Kyle.
Now at the plate is Sean Green, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Still 1-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joe.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Chopper to first, might only get one. Young for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa is under it. And that ends the inning. One hit's all they get. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers 2. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
Ready now is Charlie Culberson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The designated hitter, Charlie Culberson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and now here's Nate Lowe. From the stretch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder, David.
Next, it'll be David Dahl. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, and the deficit remains 5-2. Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 47.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And now the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Low has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Up next, George Springer. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Garcia is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So the next to bat will be Reese McGuire. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Into the box now, John Olerud. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way.
Ball
Here it
4,
comes.
slow.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now, Paul Molitor, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 1-2.
That's out.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Gallo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. They're still out in front, 5-2. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Carl Edwards Jr.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The Jays maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
On the line, that's a base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
At the plate now, Michael Young. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-1 home.
The count is 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in once again is Pudge Rodriguez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. In now, Adolis Garcia, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope. That's inside. Count 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Kirby Yates is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Charlie Culberson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. Now into the box, Joey Gallo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Jays are out in front, 5-4. Eli White will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This change defensively for the Rangers. Now playing shortstop.
Joely Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 57, Joely Rodriguez.
So stepping in is Sean Green. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joe Carter, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on the way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Digging in will be Bo Bichette. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Comes set, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's
Off the
outside.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Jays pick up a run on the RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rangers 4. Tom Henke is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 50, Tom Henke.
Stepping up is Nate Lowe. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. Now here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Digging in next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering. And that misses, ball 1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he got him as the Blue Jays go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-4 the outcome today. Toronto took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Colby Allard couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Tom Henke wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.